Welcome back everybody to the next part of Dragon Quest XI, and in the previous part we unfortunately let Mordegon take the power of Yggdrasil, and we are now a fish.
Oh, you're awake! You're alert! You're alive!
Yeah.
Your breath was getting shorter, you couldn't breathe the water, but look at you now! It's an unequivocal miracle! Queen Marina!
Anyway, as I was saying, we lost our first encounter with Mordegon. And yeah, it's not looking great at the moment. And I don't know where the other guys are, because they're not here with me. Oh, this is where I am. Ah. Just want to check that there isn't any hidden treasure around here. It's a shame we can't paddle quicker, but it is what it is. So, we lost the first battle against Mordegon. He proved to be far more powerful than we were ready for, to be honest. And it turns out that Mordegon was hiding inside King Carnelian this whole time. And we were fooled, to be fair. That's very much what happened there. This is different. Okay. Well, there's nothing in here anyway. Oh, I see a treasure. Oh. Right, let's go speak to the Queen. See what she's got to say. Things are not looking good right now.
You say our guest has finally recovered from his wounds? Then let us expedite the plan. It must be done, and soon.
Your Majesty!
Don't fear for me. I'm not done yet. Until my work is finished, I'll find the strength to carry on. I shall not be diminished.
Oh, I don't know. Ah!
Ah, there you are, old friend. Or should I say, new fish. You make a finer flounder than I'd ever dared to wish. When first my subjects brought you here, it gave me such a shock. To see you bruised and broken like a ship wrecked on the rocks. The Lord of Shadows thinks you dead. The sea swarms with his spies. I changed you to this fishy form to hide you from his eyes. Many troubled months have come and gone since your arrival. As you slept, my healers strove to safeguard your survival. You cannot know how glad I am to see you fully healed. But soon the spell will fade, and you must once more take the field. I have a plan to see you safe. That's all I've ever wished. If all goes well, you'll soon know what it feels like to be fished.
No.
Forgive my haste. These strange events must take you by surprise. You have so many questions. I can see it in your eyes. I saw you battle bravely by the World Tree's holy heart. I saw the Lord of Shadows tear your fellowship apart. I saw you strive to fell the fiend, and how your plans were vexed. When you are ready, follow me to see what happened next.
I quite like her. She's powerful, but she's kind, which is not usually a combination you find. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a pearl.
An eon's passed since last I brought a human to this cave. It is the private parlor of the Queen beneath the waves. Behold the pearl of wisdom, jewel of we the ocean's daughters. It lets its bearer view the world through any drop of water. I've summoned up a thunderstorm to saturate the ground. Now, let's ascend into the rain and take a look around. Whenever you are ready, touch your fin against the pearl, and you shall see what's come to pass there in your airy world.
Here we go. Revelation time. See the state of affairs, basically. Wow, look at it. And that's the World Tree.
The once fair land of Erdrea is now a ravaged shell. When Mordegon destroyed its heart, the holy World Tree fell. Upon its fall, the world was with a searing storm despoiled. Trees and grasses burned to ashes, lakes and rivers boiled. Burning boulders fell to earth and pulverized the land. Mountains cracked, and realms were racked at his unholy hand. In one fell swoop, the Lord of Shadows ended countless lives. The lucky few who rode the storm out struggled to survive. Their days are filled with desperation, misery and tears. I see them quake and tremble, but I cannot calm their fears.
Our homes are gone. Our families and friends, too. All we have left is our lives. We can't just sit down and die. We have to keep walking.
Yes, you do.
We have to keep following the hero. They say he's built a fortress south of Heliodor. If we can make our way there, we'll be safe.
Oh, it's Hendrik.
Don't give up, okay? This hero guy won't let us down. Once we get to the last bastion, everything will be fine. You'll see.
A few more short steps lead from darkness into dawn. Safe haven awaits.
Oh, the sun is shining through again.
Amid the black depths of despair, a spark of light still shines. A man who gives the people hope in these benighted times. Yet that light too shall soon succumb to evil's ceaseless claim. Only you can take that spark and kindle it to flame. Yggdrasil has crashed to Earth. Her light has disappeared. In her place, the Lord of Shadow's citadel of fear. He took the sacred world tree's power, and now makes it his own. Foul Mordegon commands the world from his unholy throne. His forces seek to steal the souls of every last survivor. His flying servants sweep the skies. The seas swarm with his divers. Alizarin, the fiend that seeks to devastate my nation. Another one of Mordegon's detestable creations. I've cast a spell to hold him back, but need it to be stronger. The barrier's at breaking point and cannot last much longer. I'd hoped that I could save my realm. It was a foolish notion. Compared to his, my strength is but a raindrop in the ocean. Ere long, the barrier will fall, and Nautica will too. Marauding beasts may take my life, but they shall not take you.
Yeah, it's all gone to shit, for the lack of a better term.
Our time grows short. I fear my kingdom's race is nearly run. My place is with my subjects now. We face our fate as one. How curious you are, my friend. I showed you fearful sights, and yet those wide and watery eyes still gleam with limpid light. It seems that grief and tragedy have followed you since birth. Cruel fate's dark plan has stalked you to the corners of the earth. And yet you've weathered every blow, prevailed against all strife. You've brushed with death 1,000 times, yet still you have your life. It is the will of Yggdrasil that you are still alive. It is your fate to save this world. For this, you must survive. Bright luminary, let the light shine on the world again. Find the fading sparks of hope and kindle them to flame. You'll find the sparks I speak of here and there throughout the land. They are the former members of your staunch and stalwart band. The fire within their hearts will light the path that you must tread. Find your friends and bring an end to this dark age of dread. While the luminary lives, there's hope for people still. You cannot fail. You must prevail. It is the World Tree's will.
Beware! The barrier shakes and breaks!
The Lord of Shadow's followers give fond farewell short shrift. I had so much to tell you, but it seems I must be swift. Do not lose heart. Do not look back until your time is through. Remember, you're the luminary. We believe in you.
Citizens of Nordica, give your lives to the Lord of Shadows.
Wow. Oh, we're being fished out of the sea. So I don't know if you guys remember from a previous part, I wondered if I was going to be able to actually speak to those sharks as a fish, but it turns out I was right. We don't actually get to use that shop, ever.
Oh,
do we?
Blue John's hooked himself a big un. Could it be the legendary man-eating mackerel? Let's reel him in and find out. Yes, I caught something. I actually caught something.
Yeah,
Blue John's gonna eat tonight.
you've got a phasing fishing rod. It's just going through your boat.
Maybe there is some good in this forsaken world after all.
Well, you ain't eating anything. Not me, at least.
Who the heck are you? And what were you doing on the end of my hook? I don't care how hungry you are, you don't go pinching the bait off another man's line. Hey, now. Don't cry, sonny. I don't know what's got you sniffling, but it must be something serious. So listen, Blue John's gonna help you out. We fisher folk have gotta look after each other, ain't we?
I'm not a
You
fisherman,
can
though.
stay the night in my hut. There's none too many safe places left in this rotten world, but it'll do you for a day or two. When you're ready, you can head over to the last bastion. They'll see you right. The fella running the place is a bony Fido hero. Right, now that's decided. Let's head for shore. Hold on tight, lad. Things are about to get choppy.
Oh, he can handle it, do not worry. He's had choppier than this. I actually remember this hut. There won't be anything in there. Oh, there will. 13 gold, because this is how long ago I went through this hut. Phew. So we are on our own now, and we must go find everyone else.
Ah, ahoy there, sonny. So you finally roused yourself from your slumbers, eh? Blue John would say good morning. But there ain't no morning to speak of these days.
I was gonna say, it's very dark.
You hadn't noticed? Why, we've seen nothing but dark skies since the day of the disaster. Just look at the state of it. There was an almighty booming and rumbling, and then great gouts of blackness started billowing up from the castle over in Heliodor. Since then, nothing's been right. That was the last time any of us saw the sun.
Oh,
That ain't good. We better hide, and fast.
all the monsters.
That was a close one. Them monsters started pouring out of Heliodor Castle about the same time as the blackness. The rotters seem to think they own the place. They've never come so near before, though. They'll be looking for food, I'll warrant. And there Blue John was, thinking he'd found himself a safe spot. Listen, seems the victuals round these parts are set to get mighty scarce. I hate to send you packing, sonny, but I reckon you'd best be on your way.
I agree.
You'll be safer over at the last bastion anyhow. Go on and get yourself over there before the monsters spot you. That hero feller'll look after you, I'm sure. He's a good un, that one. A spark of hope in these dark old times. Steer a course due west until you hit Cobblestone Falls. The last bastion lies just beyond. Mind how you go now, sonny.
Right, so we are headed back to Cobblestone Falls. And I think... Nope. Yeah, so he's lost his luminary powers. Let's have this guy. So we've got 56 points back because we lost all of them. Got power and wielding. Blade. Oh no, I don't have enough points for that. Right, so we have to head up to Emerald Coast to the area south of Heliodor to find the last bastion. can I zoom? Oh no, I can't. Lost all their locations now. That's a shame. Oh no, you don't. Yeah, and one thing to note as well is that these monsters are a lot more daring than... And there's different monsters as well. There we go. And of course it's a lot more dangerous now that we don't have our party to rely on anymore. And there's the triangular stone. Goodness, it feels like forever ago that we were here. Wow. Essentially Cobblestone, the last bastion. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's Sandy! Oh, hey girl, hey little one. You excited to see me, how cute. Right, let's head in. Find out who this hero is. Even though I know who he is. And you guys know who he is because he's got very distinct hair, doesn't he? Yeah, this is Cobblestone, where Cobblestone used to be. Oh, Gemma! She's alive!
Sandy, there you are. And where did you run off to, might I ask? Oh my, it's really you, isn't it? You're alive, and you've come back to us. Oh, I've been so worried, especially after, well, we heard such awful things.
Aww.
Oh, Sandy, you're right, of course. This is the best news I could have hoped for, and here I am, blubbering like a baby. Welcome. It's not quite the cobblestone we grew up in, is it? No, we've been through a lot. After you left, this terrible man named Jasper came. I'll never forget his eyes. They were so cold. He rounded us all up in the center of the village, and then he ordered his men to kill us.
How did you escape?
But we were lucky. Not everyone is as cruel as Jasper. No, another soldier came and told him to stop. He said there was no need to take our lives, but that didn't stop them burning the village to the ground and locking us all up in the castle. Still, that one good man made sure we came to no harm. Sorry, Sandy, you're right. He's just got home after a long journey. He doesn't want to hear me blathering on. Come on, let's go and see the one person who'll be even happier to see you than me.
Jesus, this place really has taken quite the hit. I just want to check if there's any... Oh, there's a red door there. To the other side, so I'll get to it at some point. Oh, look, there she is.
Come on, girls, put your backs into it. The boys are out there doing the fighting, so it's up to us to keep the home fires burning.
Sorry to interrupt, Amber, but I've got big news.
Hello, Gemma, love. What's got you so excited,
Well, you're not going to believe this, but there's someone very special here to see you.
And she didn't see me when she turned around.
My little soldier. I just can't believe it's you. After all the awful things that happened, I was sure you were...
When the disaster struck, so many people lost their lives. The sun vanished, and those terrible monsters appeared all over the place. Even those of us who were lucky enough to survive were so drained and desperate that we almost lost the will to live.
And then the hero appeared just when we needed him. He did all he could to help people, no matter who they were or where they were from. He fought off the monsters and brought everyone here to safety. Without him, I dread to think what would have become of us. And now, thanks to him, the place you once knew as Cobblestone has become the last bastion, humanity's safe haven in a world beset by darkness. Would you believe we've even got the King of Heliodor camped out here? Look, I know he was the one who ordered the village to be burned, but I'm sure he had his reasons. Things aren't always as they seem, love. He may be the last person you want to see, but you should go and talk things through with the king. Your grandfather would have wanted you to at least try. Just pop your head round the door of his tent, will you, love? For me. It's the one in the middle of the camp with the 2 flags. And be polite.
Well, we know that he was possessed, essentially, so... As much as I want to hate him, I don't. Because, well, it wasn't really him. Oh, this is the... bridge. Well, that pier where I saw my grandfather. Right, thought they were perishables. I'm gonna... Oh, hello. You were not there last time I was here. There you were. So I don't know if there's anything in these. Because they were not here last time. It's just beds. Alright, I need to figure out a way to get to that door. See what's in it, of course. Jeez, with the bridge. Oh, there it is. I have opened this one. Okay, mini medals. Oh, hello. What is that? Oh, restores HP. Right, I'm going to bring this part to a close, and then we're going to go and speak to King Carnegie. But for now, stay safe and well, everybody, and I'll see you over on the other side. See you next time.